Step inside, it's time to learn. Watch spark and feel the burn from the classroom to your screen. Best ideas you've ever seen. I'm the frozen teacher. Here we go, let's learn. Learning fast and growing strong. Every day we rise and shine. Come along, it's learning time. I'm the frozen teacher. Let's go, guys. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever, wherever you are. And welcome back to another Leadership Thursday. What happens when a leader believes they already know everything? They stop asking questions. They stop listening to new ideas. They stop accepting feedback. And eventually, they stop growing. They stop growing as a leader, guys. Great leaders understand something very important. Leadership is not a destination, it's a journey. Hey guys, again, welcome back to Leadership Thursday. I am the Frozen Teacher, and I'm so glad to continue our series on the 7 qualities of a great leader. Part 1, we talked about how a great leader serves others. Part 2, we explored how great leaders build trust through honesty, integrity, and listening. And if you want to check those out, guys, go back to my videos. Part 1 and Part 2 is up. And today we are focusing on the third quality. Great leaders never stop learning. No matter how much experience you have, no matter how many degrees you've earned, no matter how long you've been in your profession, there is always something new to learn. And the moment we decide we know everything may be the moment that we stop becoming leaders. Think about how children learn. Children ask questions consistently and constantly. Why? How? What happens if I do this? What happens if I try that? What happens if I put my finger in this? Children are naturally curious, guys, because they understand the world is filled with things that they have yet to discover. As adults, we sometimes lose that curiosity. We become comfortable doing things the same way because that's how we've always done it. And it works. But great leaders continue asking questions. They ask, is there a better way to do it? What can I learn from this experience? What ideas does my team have? What am I missing? Guys, curiosity keeps leaders from becoming stagnant. They don't have to know everything to be a great leader. You simply need to be willing to learn. Guys, I tell my kids this all the time. Hey, I don't know, but let me find out for you. Guys, leaders can do the same thing. Hey, I'm not sure that answer right now. Let me check a couple things and I will get back to you. It's that easy, guys. Experience is a incredible teacher. The longer we work in a profession, the more knowledge we have. We learn what works. We learn what doesn't work. We develop confidence. We become better at problem solving. But experience can become weakness if we allow it to close up our minds. Sometimes we become so comfortable with what we know that we stop thinking of new possibilities. You might say, I've been doing this for 20 years, and experience should absolutely be respected. Don't get me wrong. But the world continues to change. Technology changes, research changes, best practices change. The needs of children, families, employees, community changes. Great leaders honor their experience while remaining open minded to new ideas. They understand that experience gives us that foundation, but learning helps us to continue building brick by brick by brick. Some people believe leaders should always be the one teaching, But great leaders understand that everyone has something valuable to contribute. You can learn from a mentor. You can learn from a coworker. You can learn from someone who just entered the profession, guys. You can learn from families. You can learn from children. Sometimes the newest person on the team sees something someone else has overlooked because they've been doing it that same way year after year after year. They may bring a new perspective, a creative idea, a different solution. Great leaders don't dismiss ideas because someone's age, position, education, or years of experience. They listen. They ask questions. They create opportunities for everyone to contribute. Leadership isn't providing you the smartest person in the room. Being a leader doesn't prove that you are the smartest person in the room. It recognizes that you don't have to be. It recognizes that you know how to ask questions. Who, what, where, when, why, how. Guys, let's talk about something that can be uncomfortable at times. Feedback. Most of us enjoy hearing what we're doing well, but hearing what we need to improve on can be difficult at times. Our first reaction may be to defend ourselves. We might make excuses. We might blame others. We might ignore the feedback completely. But great leaders see feedback differently, guys. They see feedback as an opportunity. They ask, what can I learn from this? Not every piece of feedback will be correct. Not every suggestion will work, but you can still listen before deciding what to do with it. Sometimes the feedback you don't want to hear is exactly what you need to grow. A strong leader can say, thank you for sharing that with me. I'm going to think about what you said. Being open to feedback doesn't make you weak. It demonstrates confidence, humility, and a commitment to growth. Guys, some of my best ideas that I still use today in the classroom came from a brand new teacher. Hey, can we try it this way? Sure, let's try it. Me having years of experience thinking, nah, that's not gonna work, but let's try it. Blew my mind at times, and it opened my mind to so many new possibilities. And guys, the project approach is one of those things. And again, I'm going to be doing a full dive video on the project approach because it is so important, guys. And learning the project approach is what changed my life as a teacher, changed my life as a leader. So again, being open to feedback is not a weakness, guys. It is demonstrating that you have that confidence, that humility, and that commitment to growth. Every leader can make mistakes. Every teacher makes mistakes. Every director makes mistakes. Every parent makes mistakes. Guys, guess what? Every person makes mistakes. We are people. The question isn't, will I ever make a mistake? The question is, what will I do after I make one? Some people hide mistakes. Some blame others. Some repeat the same mistakes because they refuse to examine what happened. Great leaders take responsibility. They ask, what went wrong? What could I have done differently? How can I prevent this from happening again? Then they use that lesson to become better. Failure doesn't have to be the opposite of success. Sometimes failure is just part of that journey towards success. A mistake only becomes wasted when you refuse to learn from it. Guys, some of our greatest inventors found out thousands of ways how to not do something before they found that one way to do it. One of the most powerful things as a leader that leader can say is, I don't know. Some leaders believe they are expected to have the answers, but pretend to know something can damage trust. There's nothing wrong with saying, I don't know, but I'll find out. Or, I'm not familiar with that. Can you teach me? Those words demonstrate humility, and humility makes people feel comfortable sharing ideas. When leaders admit they don't know everything, they create a culture where learning is encouraged. People become more comfortable asking questions. They become more willing to try new things. They become less afraid to make mistakes. Guys, great leaders don't pretend to be perfect. They demonstrate what growth looks like. Learning doesn't always require returning to college or earning another degree. Those can be wonderful opportunities. Don't get me wrong. Again, if you are in Iowa with the Iowa AYC, teaching wages is a great way to do that. And again, I'm going to be making a full dive video on teach and wages both. So again, watch out for that video in the future. But learning can happen, guys, everywhere. You can read a book. You can attend a training. You can listen to a podcast. You can watch an educational video. Hi, I'm the frozen teacher. Let's go, guys. Ask a mentor for advice. Observe another classroom. Have a meaningful conversation with a coworker. Reflect on your day. Even 10 minutes of intentional learning can make a difference. The goal isn't to learn everything at once. The goal is to learn something consistently. Small lessons repeated over time can create incredible growth. Knowledge becomes even more powerful when we share it. If you attend a great training, share one idea with your team. If you read an inspiring book, tell someone what you learned. If you discovered a new strategy, help others to find it. Great leaders don't collect knowledge so they can appear smarter. They use knowledge to help others grow. When leaders share what they learn, growth spreads throughout the entire organization. One new idea can improve a classroom. One conversation can encourage a teacher. One strategy can change a child's experience. Your learning doesn't only benefit you, it benefits everyone that you influence. This week, guys, I want to challenge you to learn something new. Choose one small action. Read an article. Watch an educational video. Again, I'm the frozen teacher. Let's go, guys. I have a lot of them out there. Listen to a podcast. Ask a coworker to teach you something. Attend a training. Try a new strategy. Or ask someone you trust, what is one area that you think I can grow in? Then take a few minutes to reflect and ask yourself, what did I learn? How can I use this? Who else can benefit from what I learned? Remember, you don't have to become an expert overnight. You simply have to be a little more knowledgeable today than you were yesterday. Move forward, not backwards, guys. Great leaders never stop learning because they understand that growth never ends. They remain curious. They listen to new ideas. They seek feedback. They learn from mistakes. They admit when they don't know something. And they share their knowledge so that others can grow too. Your experience matters, guys. Your education matters. Your accomplishments matter. But your willingness to continue learning may be one of your greatest strengths. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for another wonderful Leadership Thursday. If today's message encouraged you, please like this video, subscribe to the Frozen Teacher on YouTube, on TikTok, share this video with someone that you think needs to hear it. And remember, ring that bell so that you know when my new videos come out, guys. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What is one new thing that you learned recently that has helped you become a better leader, a better person? Next time, we will continue this series with part 4, Great Leaders Lift Others Up. Guys, until next time, stay curious, keep learning, keep growing, and keep making a difference. We'll see y'all next time. Remember, guys, I'm the frozen teacher. Let's go, guys. Till then, bye, guys.